Welcome back to Getaway. Saluting the sun on board Emerald Azzurra as we glide through the Mediterranean is a wonderful way to welcome the new day.
Turn the right foot straight 90 degree, open up your hands.
And it's all part of the service with daily yoga and Pilates classes, just a couple of the many added extras that come with cruising in 5-star luxury. Today we're in Mykonos, known all over the planet for its beautiful beaches and luxury resorts, making it one of the most popular of all the Greek islands.
And what do you think the biggest attraction is that brings people to Mykonos?
I think that we have the cleanest waters in the Mediterranean Sea and the Aegean. The beaches are beautiful, and you will not get the parties that are organized next to the beach anywhere in the Mediterranean Sea.
Can you find your nice quiet pockets as well?
There are always places where you can find some peace of mind, and you can have a coffee, especially in the morning when Little Venice is not that crowded.
Little Venice is one of the most charming corners of Mykonos and is found on the western part of the island, stretching from the old port to the iconic windmills.
So how long have they been here for?
Well, they were built in the 16th century, and they were used to grind wheat into flour for the population and for export.
And I guess it's appropriate to have windmills here because, oh my goodness, it's very windy.
Yes, as it always is in Mykonos. That's why it's called the Island of the Winds.
Each day, Emerald Azzurra delivers us to a new port to explore. This one is Amorgos, and its ancient monastery is undoubtedly the most spectacular sight on the island.
This is such an impressive location. How long has it been here?
About 1,200 years. It was finished in 1088.
Does anyone live here still?
Yes, we've got 2 monks who live here full time. Used to be over 100 monks who lived here.
Oh, wow.
There are 350 steps up, which you're welcome to conquer by foot or with the help of a local donkey. Even today, the monastery is a masterpiece of architecture, clinging to the cliffside over 300 metres above the Aegean Sea.
This is still a working monastery. One monk has lived here for the last 52 years, and this is him when he first arrived at just 22 years old.
And if you time it right, you may just get to meet him.
He grew up in a village on the island, Lagada. Lagada.
I feel so privileged to be sitting here with you, so thank you so much for having us.
Να πάνε καλά όλες οι προσπάθειες, όλες.
Γεια μας.
Γεια μας.
From here, Emerald Azzurra is taking us east to Rhodes. Cruising in 5-star comfort makes the time on board just as much of a holiday highlight as the destinations themselves. Rhodes is amongst the largest of the Greek islands and home to one of the best preserved medieval settlements in the world. We've headed to the southeastern side of the island to some of the most beautiful bays and beaches you'll find anywhere in the world.
Every day there's optional tours to choose from, but of course you're always welcome to explore at your leisure. With water this inviting, I couldn't resist a few hours on the sand.
This is St. Paul's Bay, a sheltered little inlet that opens out onto the Med.
The beaches through Europe and the Med sometimes get a bad rap for the crowds, but it's all about searching out the perfect pockets of paradise. Generally, it's free to sit on the beach, but if you want a sunbed, you'll need to pay a fee. This one was €25, about 40 Australian dollars for 2 hours. But you can order a drink straight from your bed. Money well spent.
After strolling the streets and soaking up the rich history, we're back on board Emerald Azzurra for an afternoon of water sports.
This is one of my favourite features of the yacht. When conditions allow, they open up the marina deck and us guests have all these toys at our fingertips. Which one will I try first?
The marina deck is where Emerald Azzurra really comes into its own in warm water. You can take your pick from paddleboards to kayaks and even sea bobs.